Hello Year 3, welcome to week 2 of our literacy videos. Now today we are going to be writing a setting description about a creepy abandoned house. So here is the picture of the abandoned house that we are going to use for our inspiration. So I just want you to pause the video and have a little look at the picture and just think about what you can see in the picture. Okay, so maybe write it down on a piece of paper or just have a look. What can you see? Okay, so I came up with these few things. I feel like we've got some cracked windows. There's definitely some along the bottom here. I can see that there's definitely a chill in the air because it looks like the sun is actually out, but it doesn't look like a warm picture at all, does it? Now the next thing I've written down is ghostly faces because I'm not sure about you guys, but I think this looks like a person standing in the window, and I'm pretty sure something's going on here as well. Bit creepy, but yep. I've also got leaning branches because the branches from the trees are sort of leaning over the house like they are trying to protect it. Next one is empty rooms. It doesn't look like there's anything going on inside these rooms. They definitely look empty. And then I also wrote down shadows. There's shadows outside the house, on top of it, and definitely shadows inside of the house. Now, I want you to think of some words or phrases to describe what you could see in the image and add them to the sheets in your pack. Okay, so spend a little bit of time thinking about some words and phrases that might describe what you can see, so some adjectives, anything that you can come up with. So pause the video now and add those to your sheet. Okay, what did you come up with? Let's see. I've got an eerie chill in the air even though the sun was shining. Spooky rooms with nobody inside. Dark shadows. Echoing of footsteps in the hallway. Creaky branches leaning over the house. Dimly lit room at end of the hallway. Rustling coming from behind me. Okay, did you think of something creepier than I did? I'm probably sure that you did. Okay. Now, when we write a setting description, we usually think about our senses. We wrote setting descriptions about the labyrinth when Theseus was in there. We've wrote setting descriptions about the cities that we've read about in our book. So we usually think about our senses because this helps the reader to really imagine that they are there. Okay, so in your pack, you have got a table with some spaces to write about what you could feel, hear, smell, and taste. Okay, so pause the video now. Make sure you're looking at the picture for inspiration and add in lots of ideas into this table. Okay, what did you come up with? I'm going to reveal what I've written down in my table. So if you've not got these ideas, add them to yours. So for feel, I've written damp walls, a shiver down my spine, and then I've also written eyes because I think that when you are walking through this abandoned house, you might be able to feel like eyes are watching you. For here, I've got footsteps, and I've also got the echoing of the wind through the house because there's no doors or windows on this house. So if the wind blows through, it's going to go right through and definitely make a whistling echo noise. For smell, I've got you can smell something rotting, maybe a body, maybe a dead animal. I'm not sure, but it's definitely going to be something rotting inside there. And I've also got musty furniture because I think there's going to be furniture in there that's been there for years and years and it's just not smelling great. For taste, this one's a little bit trickier, but I did put smoke on there. Maybe there was a fire in the house. And I've also put that you could taste perfume like there was somebody else with me, even though there wasn't. So if you've not got those in your table, add them in now. Okay, so now you are ready to use all of your ideas to write your setting description of the abandoned house. So when you're writing your setting description, I want you to imagine that you are walking through the house. And I've got some sentence starters here for you so that you're not just writing, I could see, I could hear. Okay, we want to make our writing as exciting as possible. So we've got sentence starters for what you could see. Okay, so when I looked around the eerie hallway, I could see lights flickering. For what you could hear, what you can feel. So as I walked past the staircase, I was sure I could feel eyes following me. Once for sound, the smell, so the air was filled with the smell of smoke. And then also about how it made you feel. So is your heart beating? Are you sweating? Don't forget to use all of those. Okay, so here's my example. I know you're going to do much better than this. I felt my heart beating as I approached the abandoned house. I knew it was a bad idea, but I just had to see what was inside. Just as I was about to enter, I heard a rustling from behind me. Must just be an animal, I thought to myself. As I entered the house, a shiver travelled down my spine. The house was dimly lit, and there was dust everywhere I looked. I walked slowly down the eerie hallway towards a room with a light on. Now, you are now ready to start writing yours. I've also got another word bank here with some further vocabulary that you might like to use in your setting description. And please don't forget to send me your descriptions. I would love to read them. See if you can make yours creepier than mine. Really, really try to creep me out when you are writing these. Good luck. Hope to hear from you.